Supposed to be showing the pumpkin.
Hey guys, this is your girl True Slayer. What's up? What's up? Late night, late night. Let's talk about it. Let's get it off our chest. This 2020 presidential election has got everybody, everyone, just in a tizzy. I am personally burnt out of all of the commercials.
I'm not
We
in a
got
tizzy.
we got sophisticated honey. We got sophisticated honey. We got
Oh,
like
I'm
Jesus.
not in no
like
goddamn
True
tizzy.
Slayer. Okay, give me. Let's start it off. Sophisticated honey.
Yes.
Give me your thoughts. Give me your
My
thoughts.
thoughts is I'd be glad when I see this boot print on the back of his suit.
Silly.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I really want to see that boot print. Cause he gonna have a tantrum. So, like I said, and I hope they give Obama the privilege of giving him that boot. Real talk. Or better yet, let it be Hunter Biden.
Oh,
Oh,
the the
girl,
whole Ukrainian Hunter Biden scandal
yes,
where
yes.
Rudy
You know, since
Giuliani.
since 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 Joe is the big guy, you know,
Okay, wait a minute.
the big guy can't get his hands dirty.
Okay, wait a
So
minute. Let's
let
give a little bit of.
Hunter do it.
All right, hold on. Let's give a little bit of background with the Hunter situation. Okay, he took a job. What was it in the Ukrainian?
Yes,
And it it act it actually was during President Obama and Vice President Biden's administration. It did
yes,
seem like it was
yes. It was only during their administration, but it had nothing to do with the actual administration itself.
I know, but the looks of it, the optics were not good. To be honest, it wasn't. It wasn't good.
It
It
wasn't
was
what?
the optics of the situation. If your father is
Yes,
the vice
yes,
president,
yes. The optics, yes, I would have to agree. The optics probably appeared uh malicious in some sense. Like he used his father's influence to get the job when in actuality he got the job on his own merit. It was
but
just
he really didn't have any experience in that.
exactly.
We got to keep this all the way honest for our people and viewers.
But at the same time though, it at the same time though, and I'm not trying to be difficult. Hunter literally it was a job. People do it all the time. It had absolutely nothing to do with Joe or Obama. It had nothing to do with them at all. It was a job. Only thing about it that Trump is trying to run with is because Hunter had a drug problem, okay, and ended up in rehab. But the job in the Ukraine, it was a job in the Ukraine. Period. He just
Okay,
trying
but
to make it seem like because it was in the Ukraine, just like everybody said, everybody um talked about him and his ties with China and his ties with Japan as well
and
as
Russia,
the
Russia.
the seriousness of Russia. So if you're gonna talk about my ties with Russia, how about we talk about your son's tie with the Ukraine, and he's trying to
But
tie Obama and
his son
Joe
isn't running
in
for political office though.
it. Exactly. That's the point. It has absolutely nothing to do with Joe at all. That's a move that his son made. You
Well, wait a
understand?
minute. Hold up, guys. You
Go
guys
ahead.
know that 101 in politics is to slander and to dirty up your opponent. So all of
Yes.
that just comes with it. All that.
I mean, and
Hold
then
on.
okay, one
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got a special guest here. Hold on. Y'all talking about the man himself here. Donald Trump has just entered. Hold on. Let me change my camera if I can do it. Hold on. Oh, Lord. I got to get low because he's low.
I just feel like if you're gonna go after my son,
dun
okay, can
dun
we talk about
dun
your
dun
cokehead
dun
son?
dun 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 dun
Donald
dun
J. Trump.
dun 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 dun
Donald
dun.
J. Trump.
Step back a
Hi,
little bit.
sir.
Step back a little bit. Hold on. Step back a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I
Go
think that
scoot
one
it.
look
Go
better.
over a little bit more. Your kid's not in the
Go.
frame. That
Oh, there
over a
it
little
is.
bit more. There
There
you
it
go.
is. Oh my
Wait a
Dun,
God.
minute.
dun, 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 dun. Is that the president of the dun, dun, dun,
Look
dun,
just
dun,
like him.
dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
think the pumpkin look better.
The swoop.
The pumpkin
You
look
don't like that
better.
swoop?
That comb over is hell.
Hell
And
Uh-huh.
them
yeah.
eyebrows, child.
That's the bomb.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Hold on. Y'all need to make them a little bushier for that food.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
Oh my.
And you gotta wet it a little bit.
What you say?
You gotta wet it a little bit. Cause
What?
the prostitutes pee on him. So go and wet it a little bit. The Russian prostitutes pee on him. So
Oh, pissy
go.
praise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let Summer lift her leg on it.
Well, I'm glad that he came by and made an appearance.
Now get the hell on.
He gone.
You know how you can make them go away?
He gone.
Coronavirus. The shit is real.
Rona Jenkins, go get your ass.
Okay, moving the story along. What
It's
happened
coming.
is,
No, no, no,
what happened
no.
is, hold on. What happened is Hunter Biden had a computer. He left it at a shop. Rudy Giuliani got a hold of the computer, and in the computer, allegedly, there's supposed to be a whole bunch of stuff in the computer.
Mm.
However, it hasn't been verified. So most major networks of credibility, they are not digging into that, you know, because how it was obtained and all of that stuff.
He's so full of crap.
Now,
That part.
when they had a debate, this is one thing that got on my nerves. It really bothered me. When they got to the topic, they had 13 topics to cover, and the moderator, she was biracial, half black. I loved it. I thought she did an excellent job. But she got on race relationships. The thing that I wanted Joe Biden to be more forceful about, explain the Central Park Five. The five black young boys at the time, 10, that were accused of horribly beating up this woman and raping her in Central Park, went to prison all of these years. Donald J. Trump took out a 2-page ad in the New York Times, costing a couple $100,000 for that.
Mm-hmm.
And in the ad, he said they needed to be put to death.
He
Once they were found exonerated, the DNA did not match.
Yep,
And the state of New York had to pay them millions and millions of dollars, even though they compensated them with financially, their childhood was stolen. They can't get that back. And Donald Trump refuses to even apologize.
that's true.
Now that's what, and I wanted
He
Joe
literally
Biden
asked for the
to
death
bring it up.
penalty to come back.
But
Hmm.
yet, and I'm fast forward, but so you have, what about the death penalty for the police officer that murdered George Floyd
Mm-hmm.
in broad open daylight, live on camera?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That,
see, politically speaking, at that point, remember, in this country, we saw what we saw, but the
but
man
I'm
is
just saying,
still,
but Trump, what is he, what is he said about that?
well, he can't, what I'm saying is,
He
they
can't
got to
what?
get, what I'm saying is, the man still has to go to court. He has the trial. We saw it, but he still
Hold
has to
on.
be proven guilty.
Cause see, wait now. Let me slow you down. Cause either I'm misunderstanding you or you not getting what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because that loudmouth bastard can say
Mm-hmm.
whatever the hell he want to say. Remember?
Hmm.
Boom.
So we ain't talking about no trial or none of that. See, but he had all that to say and took out a whole 2-page ad
Hmm.
about those two young boys, like I said, whose lives were literally just ruined. But yet he has not a goddamn thing to say about a black man losing his life in front of the
Hmm.
world to see.
Oh,
No.
he has something to say.
45 can kiss my entire ass.
Yeah.
Oh, not even part of it. Hey. But the
Carry
thing
on.
is, he has to keep. He had no. The thing of it,
Carry on.
he has to keep. You know that this man has to keep his base happy. His base, and
Mm-hmm.
his base consists of what? The Proud Boys,
A bunch of
the
jackasses like himself.
what was the other group that they labeled as a terrorist white supremacist?
I don't retain
Oh, no,
worthless
no, no, no,
information.
no.
The,
He labeled Black
as a
Lives
terrorist
Matter
group.
as terrorist group.
Yes, he did. And what I think is my personal opinion. I think that he's putting Antifa with Black Lives Matter together, which is totally separate because this whole country was built on people being able to peacefully demonstrate. Now, are you going to have agitators in every group? Of course, you have agitators. But the fact that this man right here, definitely, he could not even come out his mouth and apologize to the Central Park Five.
He
That
sure
bothers
could
me.
because Joe
And
Show brung it up and he did
but he
not
didn't hit.
apologize to them.
He didn't. He just did a little light. Like he didn't hit hard enough and go deep enough. And that's just how I
Well,
feel.
you
And I
got to
don't care
think
who don't
about
like.
it. I'm pretty sure that a conversation was had in regards to the last one. So this time it was like, um, contain yourself because it was a couple of times I know Joe wanted to go in and you heard him snicker a little bit on his mic and you knew then that was like energy that he just had to get out by laughing a little bit
Hmm.
because he wanted to cuss him out. You know what I'm saying? So,
Or he was laughing
um,
at the ridiculous ass lie that had just flew out of his mouth.
oh my God, he was just laughing at some of the crap that come out his mouth, period. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And I just don't understand. What was funny to me, and I had the biggest laugh when he talked about New York. When he said my home, the city I love. Hold up,
Mm-hmm.
hold up. Evidently, dog, you ain't checked the polls for New York. You ain't been watching Como. You ain't been watching the citizens of your beloved city, cause they don't want your ass back. Como said out of his mouth,
Shout out to New York.
Shout out.
hello, he's not going to be able to walk the streets of New York ever again unless he has armed guards.
See,
He's not welcome back.
this is how I feel. Do I think Joe Biden is would he have been my first choice? No, but at this rate, it's just like this. I do believe that he really cares about people. I think he has
Mm-hmm.
empathy. I do believe it. And these are the choices. I personally cannot take another 4 years of all of this disruptive chaos and it just it's too much. It's just too every day is something. Every day it's
Yes,
just
it
too much.
is. Yes, it
It's too
is.
much. It's too much. It's too much. And
And I
then
mean,
when
I'm
you
sorry, go
say
ahead.
that,
I
wait,
think, I think,
one more thing, and
go
I'll let you
ahead.
ladies have it. One more thing, I'll let you ladies have it. The thing is, when you're trying to repeal America, the Affordable Care Act
Oh, oh,
during a pandemic, how stupid! How stupid is that? During a pandemic, now make that shit make sense.
it's a selfish individual that's doing it. It's just like everything that Obama did, good. He has to repeal it. He has to prove something to this man. Like a little kid saying na 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 na. You know, that's his attitude, honestly.
Exactly. He
This
simply
man,
wants to undo everything that
mm-hmm.
Barack Obama did, put into place.
Just
He
listen to
made it his
him.
mission out the gate. He made it his
Yes.
mission to undo it. Period.
Now I'm
Just
gonna tell you
listening
something.
to him talk that gaga goo goo crap yesterday, as far as they left me with the mess, and the whole thing was just
No,
a mess. It was just
no. First
terrible.
of all, wait a minute. First
Fuck
of all,
out of
that's not
here.
accurate because when he
Hell
came in,
no.
when he came into office, the economy was already rising. It was at a slow
Had bounced
pace,
back.
but it was already
Absolutely.
exactly. And a lot of people don't know that because they just don't know. But it was already.
Truthfully, Obama inherited the mess
Yes, he
from
did.
Bush. He
He
inherited a whole bunch of crap.
when he came into office, this is what people don't that that I look at like this when they say, "What did he do for black people?" This is what I say. When you're the very first out of what 200 years, whatever, the first black man, everything you do is scrutinized, watched, under everything from your children to the way you brush your hair, everything.
Obama said that.
Now, if he would have did everything, then it was bigger than him. Because when he came into office, he had the weight on his shoulders. If I mess up, I am going to mess it up for the next black man, a woman, Asian, anybody of color. And let's be real about that, okay?
True that.
And when he came into office, of course, yes, he had the Democrats control the Senate and the Congress. And of course, he's at the Oval Office. Now, he knew midterm elections would be coming, and he was going to lose some people. The Tea Party was formed. He had to choose between health, the health care, the justice reform, all these things, because he knew I'm only going to get one shot. I need to choose at this time the most important. Now, even though the criminal, the justice system need to be reformed, but he chose health because that affects everybody, whether you're in prison or whether you're free, right or wrong. He chose that. But he couldn't do everything. But he did do things, and I cannot stand when I hear somebody of color black. He did what did he do for black people? What he did is
So
he
I
made
mean,
it.
and that irritates me as well because again, he is one man. He is, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He inherited so much that so he came in having to fix and repair so much, as well as he had things of his own, that he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to do within his own administration and implement. So I guess in order to get some of that stuff done, like you got to do some cleaning house. So, but I, and don't get me wrong, Obama wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Everybody has their flaws, especially all politicians. What politician hasn't lied or said something that they damn well knew it wasn't really the truth, but they said what sounded good to get to where they wanted to be.
Obama.
You know what I mean? That goes along with the whole political game. But when it comes to this this election, I feel like this. Everybody's talking about, Biden, him and Kamala Harris, they locked up black people, they built all these prisons. Da, 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 da.
She did her job.
So the woman had a job to do. This way,
That was the law. No, remember.
it was the law. It was the law,
There you
and
go.
she was operating within her. Absolutely. And here's the thing again, and I think Truth and I was talking about this earlier today. During the height of the crack epidemic and all of that was
Mm-hmm.
like what, mid to late 80s.
Yep.
People
You
were
I mean
so
the it
bad
was
on crack. You had women leaving their children in cars, a crack epidemic, had people robbing, killing people. It was out of control. Crack
It was
came
a
and hit
public health risk. It was
when
a public, it
mm-hmm.
affected the public. Therefore, the laws were harsh. They were strict. They did come
That was
down
and
to
that
him.
and that was the way by which they felt like they could get a handle on it. But again,
Exactly.
I'm gonna say this, and a whole lot of people may not goddamn agree with me, but I don't care. You gotta take it back to a personal choice because guess what? I don't give a damn how poor you are. If you so goddamn poor, you can't afford no drugs.
that's right.
Because if you could afford the drugs, you wouldn't have to steal. You wouldn't have to
It was
rob
bad.
people.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So you make a choice. You make a choice. And many of those people, they made a choice and got hooked.
Oh, did.
Well, see, the difference is to me back then. Now, in hindsight, they, that they made is to me the punishment should have been harsher on, say, the crack dealer versus the crack user. You
And,
know,
and now I will say that was a
that was a
mistake
mistake.
as well because
Yes.
yeah, you should have been focused more on the dealers, and the source and their sources opposed
And
to the users.
the user should have been, they should have been trying getting them into rehab. But when President Clinton signed that bill, I think 1994, it took everybody, whether you're a user, a dealer, every that's
That was that
and
crime, that three strikes crime bill.
but I remember people back then. See, a lot of people weren't born then, but crack. That's the, and I hate to say this, but them crackheads, they were out of control.
Oh yeah,
Children
they
were
were
being
like
abused. It was
locusts
horrible.
or roaches. You gotta think
People
about
just
it. Back then, a lot of stuff was going on when crack was at
mm-hmm,
its highest. You talking about a pandemic? I mean, if we actually did the math
mm-hmm.
of the number of people that was not only addicted but died from that drug,
That's right.
oh my God, in Latino and Black communities,
Mm-hmm.
it came
Mm-hmm.
through like a plague of locusts.
Like
It
something
Well,
just
they
see,
had
destroyed the
never seen before.
entire area. You could tell when it was moving your way, cause girl, they was walking around on the streets like zombies.
Zombies.
right, and see, you have a many young voters now who
There you go.
they did not know
Tell
that
it,
they are
Mm,
not aware of that.
because they
because
weren't born.
They were not even born.
most of
Exactly.
them are products of it.
Some
Think
were
about
not
it.
born, and even if they
And I
were,
know they
okay,
weren't born during that epidemic. What I'm
but
saying is most of them were made during that
what
epidemic.
right? Or
A
I was
lot
gonna
of
say
these
are very
kids,
small because let's just say we're talking 30 years ago at
No,
least.
no,
Well,
1994 would be 26 years, I believe.
no, crack been around since before then.
But I'm talking about when that bill was signed.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
but
remember,
crack been
crack had
around
to get to
since
that point where they
as
actually
far
had to sign the
back
bill.
as 80, I would say 85.
But I'm
We'll just
saying
say
it had
but
about
escalated.
85.
My point is it
Hmm.
had escalated to that point.
Oh yeah.
Now we got to
okay,
do something.
but nevertheless, okay, at that time the lawmaker, okay, something had to be done. We have to have some stiff
Mm,
punishments for this because
yes.
again, they wanted to try a way to get a handle on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, their way was incarcerating people. You see what I'm saying? Now, was it
Neighborhoods were
who?
being destroyed by
So,
crack,
But y'all gotta
everything.
understand as well. It's just like the pill, the opioids, the heroin. It's not until it reaches the suburban
There
kids
you go. You better
do they
talk about it.
actually start doing something about it. Because as
but
long as it was in the hood,
They
literally,
didn't care.
they didn't care.
and
I
honey,
mean,
honey,
we had our
listen. What?
playgrounds, and you seeing them little crack bottles, or you seeing the crackhead itself sleep on the swing, or whatever, or you running around all these base heads because you got to go to school, stuff like that. We dealt with it at least 10 years
Okay, but
before
honey,
they started cleaning up that shit.
okay, when Biden said the other night when he was, when he was asked about that, and okay, the way I see it is this: since since that time, was it between 25, 30 years ago, whatever it's been, right?
Mm-hmm.
You evolve, you
Exactly.
learn, you make changes, you adjust, I mean, all of those things. So here we are in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Now, people can say, "Oh, Biden, he just saying what he needs to say to get elected."
Whatever.
Okay, so what? Again, they all say stuff, but it could be a simple fact that in his political career, he now does see and understand better than he did 30 years ago.
True.
Exactly.
See,
Now,
so and he sees it. He's come to a different mindset about it. He's seeing it through a different, a different lens now. You
mhm,
know, um, and he sees where there's a need for, like, it doesn't do an individual any good to just lock them up. They
Yes.
need
no.
treatment. You
And it
know.
wasn't it
Well,
wasn't
see, well,
just
hold on right
the
there.
base heads that
Wait,
needed
hold on
that
before, hold on,
treatment.
one second, one second. When
Hmm.
he said that, in that statement, and I told my two sisters, when he said the people that do the drugs, some of that, they don't need prison, they need treatment. Now, right there,
Hmm.
I wanted
Hmm.
him to, no, no, you got to clarify. If you are selling drugs, you need prison. If you are addicted, you need treatment. You see what I'm saying?
True.
I I
True.
wanted
Right.
him to. The kind of
But
Yeah, and I agree with
even
that. I agree with that. Yeah, do I mean he could, and maybe, yeah, should he have expounded on that? Yeah,
yep.
he should have. But but I got what he was saying. You know what I
I did
mean?
too, but
But
I didn't
again,
want
for
mhm,
the
him to
I
think
got
that.
it
masses, for
too.
the masses, and for the slow motherfuckers in the back,
There you go.
let's clarify this thing. Okay?
Yeah, I didn't want him to leave an opening for anybody to say, okay, he wants all the people that is charged with drugs to just be free and go to rehab. You see, I didn't want
No,
any opening
no. I just think they
because
needed to get off of him with that because yeah, he helped to create that bill, but at that time, all y'all agreed that it was necessary and needed. Okay?
Right.
and
Right.
and to be
Now you
honest with
want
you,
him to apologize and you want him to
and he
backpedal
did
up out
apologize.
of that. And he apologized because he
Yes,
don't
he
see it
did.
the same because he had to deal with his own son's addiction. You understand?
Exactly.
So
Hmm.
that is where he's seeing it differently now.
Exactly.
You
And
know
that's
what
what I'm
I'm
saying. So
saying?
he now
But
sees shit through a different set of lenses now. You know what I'm
but
saying? Because addiction knocked at his front door.
yes,
Hmm.
but at the same time, I don't really feel like I think y'all forcing him to apologize for something that was necessary to
At that
demolish a
time,
evil. You
but
understand?
yet,
It wasn't just to stop these, these addicts and creating the addict.
summer
You got to
stop.
think about a lot that came with those people, that came with crack. And I'm talking the atrocities that happened. So, okay, yeah, you got some
Go
harsh
watch New Jack
feelings,
City.
but exactly
There you go, right there. Go
when
watch
you
New Jack
think
City.
about, you know, how they made a whole building a crack house,
Mm-hmm.
an enterprise that
There
was
you,
all over the country,
it
all
sure
over the
was.
country. Making people slaves to that shit.
Exactly.
They
And
had
it
testers.
was not a real it was not I mean, and really, truth be told, it was not a color thing. It was
No,
not just black
Nope,
folks. It was,
nope.
it wasn't a regional thing. Like honey just said, it was all over.
Yes, that was all over the country in every area of the
nah.
country. Nobody was, how would you say, nobody,
Exempt.
nobody, no state, no, I don't care where you were. Somebody was affected by that shit.
Right,
Oh,
right.
oh, example. Remember the mayor in Washington, D.C., Mayor Barry?
Woo!
Our mayor got caught smoking crack
He
Come
got
on, come
he
on.
got caught red-handed. They had him on tape.
with
That man
smoking
went
crack.
to jail.
Hmm.
He lost his seat, went to jail, and because
Came
he was
back.
such a mayor, a good mayor, they
Came back and got
reelected
reelected.
his ass.
Yeah.
How many young ones this year who have are now of legal voting age,
Mhm.
and like we're having this conversation, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll say one of my nieces, for example. This is her first year. She's able to vote for the first time. Ask her who
Yeah, keep
Marion
on
Barry
talking.
was.
I gotta
Ask her
go
about
check on something.
that whole scandal. She wouldn't know who the heck I'm talking about.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Ask her about the 80s. Like, I mean, probably when we were talking about in the 80s, she may have been, well, hell, she wasn't born until what? The mid 80s, I think. And even like was about a real height of it, she was only a little girl.
Mhm.
Maybe 2 years, 3 years old, maybe.
That's my son.
So,
Like I said, that really ravished. Like I said, like Killer Locust came
hmm
through and wiped it out. I don't care
yeah.
where you were, and those stiff penalties was for some of these that they had. and I'm talking the Fed on the federal level. I'm not even
Mm-hmm.
talking about the state. I'm talking on the Fed level. Because
Mm-hmm.
usually when the Fed gets you, they got a whole book of your shit by the
Yeah.
time they lock you up so that they can justify the time that you're getting. And when you
Mm-hmm.
think about some of these dealers, you had some, y'all. I'm telling you, in Detroit, um, um, uh, True Slayer know my friend. She know him through me as far as the name
Mm-hmm.
Carlos.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that name, True Slayer? My friend in DC, Carlos. Their whole family had an enterprise in Detroit. Some of them was straight, just downright, just diabolical with that shit. They was on CNN when they went to jail
Woo.
because they was in 3 states doing it. And I'm talking Michigan, Illinois, and DC. And they were out. I mean, I know in Michigan alone, they were straight like when you heard the name connected to them, I never knew, and I dated him. I never knew that his family was connected like that. And they were like maybe 2 blocks away from them. He never put me in harm's way or near them. I never met anybody in regards to that. So when he went to jail and he gave me a blow by blow of everything and then told me
Yeah,
that
my bad.
family
I had to step
name,
away from you. I knew
that
y'all
was
here.
crazy. That was straight crazy. Because on the east side of Detroit, everybody knew them. Because blood, oh my goodness. Mm-mm.
And when you think about it, how many people do we know? Most of us know somebody. We have a family member,
Yep.
a friend, a cousin that's been affected by crack. I know I have.
In some way, shape, or form,
That's what I'm
I was
talking about.
scared to date some guys in Detroit. If you
And
were
see,
connected as far as drug wise, I couldn't fuck with you.
and,
You ain't gonna get me killed. No, no,
and see,
no.
let me tell you something. They want to hold, I'm talking about black people. They want to hold Biden and Harris to the fire for what they did at the time. They were lawmakers, but yet you're not holding Donald Trump to the fire for what he did in Central Park Five.
Exactly.
And they were innocent.
For what he's done for and a lot of shit.
And
Let's
what?
just speak the truth. Shit. They
And
don't
so
hold
when
his
I hear
feet to
these,
the fire on a goddamn thing.
and so when I hear these celebrities coming to his aid, 50 Cent, and well, basically said they'll work with him. 50 Cent and Ice Cube. I gotta cancel you
Hold up,
because see,
hold up, hold up. Wait a
yes,
minute.
yes, I do.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ice Cube did
I just
not
say, wait
work
a
with
minute.
him. Did you actually? No, 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 no. You going by the rumor that he was supposed to. Ice Cube has been on Roland Martin. He's talked to Red Table Talk, Van Jones to let people know, and was on Fox Soul. Uh-uh. He sat down. He's never met Donald Trump. He said, I ain't never met that man a day in my life. He sat down with some of his administration in regards to their whatever they platinum package or whatever, which
Yeah,
only has one
where we,
statement from his
black people,
contract for Black America.
that's
And
not gonna
Q
happen.
said,
Okay,
yeah,
wait. Repeat that. What for Black America?
The
Ice
contract, the
Cube
Platinum America.
has a plan that's called the contract with Black America, which is
Okay.
very long. It's very long, but it's worth reading. Okay. And it's a good plan. But my whole thing is the realistic part of that.
Come on,
No,
it
they
ain't
ain't
gonna
finna
happen.
do it. They ain't going for it. It will take eons of years. We'll be gone and our kids still working with that plan.
But that's
Girl,
my point.
like the old folks say, hell, our bones will be bleached, honey.
That's my point
Exactly.
about that. I'm talking about where we're at right now when I have a president that acts like he's not a president of me because I'm black. His interest is protecting the Proud Boys and representing that. Get the fuck out of here. And see, this is what bothers me. You have men and women of all colors that are in the military that defend this country. Yet, when they're and I read a story. He had just been promoted. Black man, young man, 25, 26. This guy promoted, came home in regular clothes and got killed by a police officer. Now, this man was not just in the military. This man was in the special forces. And yet you don't speak out against that shit. And then you got these so-called Proud Boys that ain't never served a day in their damn life. But with that, but protecting not just me, everybody, even the same people that hate you for your skin color.
Hmm.
Yeah, that affects me. It definitely does.
Well,
And
if that orange thing can have the Proud Boys, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm starting back up the Black Panthers. God damn it, it's on and popping.
now,
Yeah.
now another thing that bothered me is that Donald Trump wants to take. He wants to take credit for even the veteran, the what it was. I think it's called the Veterans Access Choice and Accountability Act that President Barack Obama signed, I believe, in 2014 for the veterans. He wants to take credit for that. Everything. Now I get this. Oh, he lowered the taxes. The taxes. I get it. I get it. I get it. That basically, when it comes to these politics, it says that which is crazy to me, that the Democrats have a history. That's what they'll do. They'll raise your taxes. The deficit will be through the roof. Well, guess what? We have a Republican president, and our deficit is
If
through
he
the roof.
paid, if he paid millions of dollars in advance on on his taxes, so did we.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And another thing he said, dictators. Dictators. Who was that was in the White House that came? It was, and he had kept the American press media out. Now that's just a fact. Y'all, anybody look it up. I am not gonna say shit I don't know. Come on. I'm just saying I can just me and you can be cool with different political ideologies. But when I have somebody that is commander in chief, but is a racist, I can't have that because you're saying my life is not as valuable as somebody white. Do you understand how to make me feel? Mm. It will not. It just does this. It always keeps the country in a damn uproar. I have a problem with that. I have now. Do I? Some of the things that he did do, he built the military up stronger. Yes, he did. I'll give him credit for that. Yes, he did. But then when you do things, and his whole model to come and to make the media the enemy. Oh, now I get it that most of the press they are liberal or biased. I get it. But damn, when you want to discredit everything because guess what? The object is if you discredit the press, whenever a story comes out that he doesn't like, people tend to believe it. And he goes with put out all these wild right wing uh story. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Just like when he said that nobody said the time caravan Mexicans are coming and they're gonna spread diseases all over. Now I forgot what was going on this time. Oh yeah, that was put out by Breitbart, the right wing uh magazine site, whatever. I just you got insulted and hurt everybody, and I have a problem. But see, I understand. I can agree to disagree with you, even if you're black and that's your man. You understand? But you're not gonna disrespect how I feel if I don't disrespect how you feel. You see what I'm saying? We're not doing that.
Right.
And I can't take it. I'm serious. I can't take it for another 4 years. It's just that it's too much for my
I
nerves.
mean, neither can I. I mean, I can't. And again, is that me
Yeah,
saying that Biden is the
what
ultimate?
the
Oh,
hell?
he's just a wonderful choice or whatever. Because again, he's just a man, and everybody that has flaws. You know what I'm saying? Even his administration, he's not gonna get it. He wins if he wins the election, he's not going to do every single thing he's stated he's gonna
No,
do. None of them ever have.
what?
None
No,
none of them ever have.
I don't care about
So
that. What he's gonna do is keep
no, but
this
what I'm saying, but
racist
people in
shit going.
general, Stacy, as a whole, people as a whole, in general, like they want to hold these policies, and I get you hold their feet to the fire, yes,
Hmm.
but you have to be realistic at the same time, because again, this is not just an individual sitting down at a desk in the Oval Office writing these laws into being solely by himself. I mean, it has to go through other channels. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, he can do these executive orders and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is people need to just, I don't know, in my opinion, needs to realize this. Well, you know what? Let me not try to influence anybody. Let me speak
No,
from
you
my
can say
heart and
your
say this.
no, you
I
can
feel
say your
like
opinion.
I feel like
Yeah,
for
it's your
me,
opinion.
I would much rather see go with a new candidate, a new president,
Hmm.
and see what the next 4 years holds, what comes about, okay, what gets done, um rather than another 4 years of this same lying ass person. I mean, who's for sure absolutely a liar on
Hmm.
every front. you know he's just somebody that I absolutely don't want to see in the in the White House for another 4 years. I absolutely don't.
Now you think about it. This is the same man that we heard on tape with Bob Woodward, respected journalist. He knew about this pandemic back in
Oh,
February.
girl, excuse me.
He knew about this,
Oh Lord,
and it was
I'm sorry. I was sipping
I'm
sipping my
good.
Chardonnay,
I'm
girl,
over
and
here
I happened to
eating.
look around at the TV and I seen this chocolate 6 pack. Oh my God, girl, what? Oh, girl, almost made me spit my wine out. Wait a minute here.
Go
Oh, this
ahead.
is that show on Ready to Love, and I guess they're introducing the people that are part of it this season. And this melanated brother got like a 8 pack. Like, ooh, cha. Okay, carry on. I'm so sorry.
Mm, you good? You good? I'm eating.
She said,
But
carry on.
what I'm just saying is,
Girl, I just have look at that. Oh, look at that.
Give me
Girl.
some. Give me
Now
some.
he's not handsome. I mean, for me, in my opinion, he's not a handsome guy. Like, not really my particular type, but his body is everything.
Yeah, just to
Girl,
get
yeah,
the
I
head.
happened to, I did. I looked around at the girl and I almost spit my wine out. Ooh,
No, just take his head off and keep the body.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or put a picture on it
Mm-hmm.
while he laying there. Just put a picture over his face. You'll be all right.
And then look how they're trying to ram the damn Supreme Court Justice Amy was it Coney what's her last name?
They put her ass through, didn't they? Which, I mean, we knew that
Yep,
was
Mm-mm.
she's
coming.
been confirmed.
But
Well, this is
again,
what I
talk about
think.
some repealing and some shit. That's what the hell they need to, because them motherfuckers, they don't need to be sitting their asses up there until they croak. They don't.
And think
Because
about
see,
it.
because let me tell you something. As they age, people age, times change. The whole world is changing.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them old folk, like say, I mean, really, I would prefer to see freshness in there, fresh minds, fresh, you know what I'm saying? And,
Mm-hmm.
I
Term
mean,
limit. Other words,
term limit,
term limit.
exactly. I mean, R.I.P. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I mean, rest in heaven, sweetheart. But listen, she was there too long. You know what I mean? That lady was on the bitch literally until she died. So it's like, girl, like you, the last
Wait,
past,
hold on, hold
the
on, hold
past
on,
5
hold
years,
on.
you should have been enjoying yourself. You should have been
Hold
in
up.
Vegas gambling and shit,
No, wait
fishing.
a
You
minute.
should have been
Hold up.
doing something.
Hold up, my two cents. Mm-mm.
You know I'm being
She
facetious now.
no, but I'm saying once Donald Trump came in office, that woman was gonna retire. But she tried to hang on as long as she could because she knew how he was as a president.
Again, I was being facetious,
Oh, I thought
but
you meant yeah, she really did.
no.
Um,
Excuse me.
um,
That part of my personality gets misconstrued quite often.
no, cool. But it's just like I just can't take. I really and then with lady of being confirmed. Check that out. If there's let's just say with this election, right, it has to go just like Gore v. Bush has to go to Supreme Court. What do you think they're gonna? You see what I'm talking about? That was to me. That's Trump's ace in the hole, right there. You see what I'm talking about?
Wait a
Remember
minute.
when?
Say
Remember
that one more
when?
time.
Remember when Al Gore,
Mm-hmm.
Al Gore and President Bush was running,
Mm-hmm.
and Al Gore got the pop. He won the popular vote, but Gore won the electrical vote, and it went to the Supreme Court now to decide. As a matter of fact, a little, a little trivia for you, Houston. The lawyer that represented George Bush is John Roberts, who is the head Supreme Court justice. He was rewarded for that, according to the Supreme Court justice. Now, if this election ends up in chaos, right, and goes to the Supreme Court, how do you think that lady's gonna vote? You see what I'm talking about? In favor of
Okay,
Trump.
let me. I'm gonna ask you a question
Mm-hmm.
that you can, you know,
What about you?
hopefully help me to really understand. And I know
How
I
you
may
doing,
not,
Mike? How you doing?
I may not be the only one. Hopefully I'm
No
not.
worries.
But cause and then too, I didn't pay, I really did, I didn't like government, so it wasn't I half-ass paid attention. But what is the purpose and or the importance of the electoral colleges, and why can't they be eliminated? Because when it comes to elections, if it is America voting, we the people, we
Mm-hmm.
which is the majority in comparison to the electoral colleges, right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we should decide by our votes who our president is.
That's been
Why
something
then,
that they've been.
oftentimes, have we been our popular vote, our votes been smacked down, for lack of a better word,
Mm-hmm.
by the electoral college, and the other candidate, the other person is, is in office. So why the electoral college, and what is its importance? Hello, am I talking to myself?
Did the political analyst lead the room?
Well, damn, I didn't think the question was that goddamn
Oh,
deep.
I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Hell no, we couldn't hear you, bitch. Oh, girl,
I'm
look,
over
we
here.
thought you
No,
ran out. Wait a minute.
I'm over here eating, and I must hit mute, but I can hear everything you said.
I'm
And
like,
I
what
was,
the hell? Okay.
I'm eating. Y'all drinking. Why can't I eat?
Mm.
We not saying you couldn't eat, but damn, give me a grunt, fart, something.
I didn't know it was like that. Hell, I ain't know I ain't look down.
Hell, I'm made up some kind of answer. Did you hear my question?
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you how. This is what. Now, this is the technical way. Okay. Can you hear me?
Of course I
Hello.
hear you.
The
We
technical
can hear
answer.
you.
Okay. My screen went. I'm trying to eat this chicken wing. And the technical answer is, and I'm reading this right here. The Electoral College was created by the framers of the U.S. Constitution as an alternative to electing the president by popular vote or by Congress. Several weeks after the general elections, electors from each state meet in their state capitals and cast their official vote for president and vice president. And in simple terms, it just says the United States Electoral College is its name used to describe the official 538 presidential electors who come together every 4 years during the president election to give their official votes for the president and vice president of the United States. The
Okay,
Constitution.
I'm
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, but pause. Go back. Just humor me. Go back. Read that first sentence again.
The first one of the second one, the United States Electoral College is a name used to describe the official 538 presidential electors who come together every 4 years during the presidential election to give their official votes for the president and vice president.
No, no,
The
no,
United.
no. You read something. No, back
Okay, you
further
want me to
than
go?
that.
The
No, I just said
electoral.
the first sentence.
Okay, the
Yeah,
electoral college was created by the framers of the U.S. Constitution
by
as
the
an
framework.
framers of
Fr- Who the hell are they?
The ones that wrote the Constitution.
yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay. Carry on. Go ahead, cause it's
Huh?
another part I want to hear.
Now wait a minute. Got a chicken wing in my.
Oh Jesus, help us.
I'm
I
saying that's all
think,
you know.
okay. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, my 2 cents. You talking about the part where she say they're there in case of the
As an alternate, see, that's
shit.
what I wanted
Yeah.
her to get back, to reread that
You
because
know
I
that.
mean,
You know that technically they don't. They can cast their vote. Say like example when 2016 when Hillary lost, they could have cast their votes for her just because they could have legally done that. Just like if your state say if that's the thing. If the state of Florida voted and it swung, I don't know, swung Hillary's way, it still could have cast it to Trump. It never happens, but it could technically do that. You know that, right? Y'all stomach get away from me. I ain't got no more for you. I can't stand when she eat when I mean, looking at me eat, just staring at me. Hey, yeah, I know y'all can hear me. I didn't mute my mic.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear
Well,
you.
look, I hear you being stingy with Summer.
Don't stare at me while I'm eating.
You have to train them to not do that.
Yes, that's a bad habit. I can't stand.
And yeah, and this one I absolutely cannot stand. You cannot pay my dog. Baby, he look, triple he gone on by his business. He never. I trained to say, you don't come because see they do it to you, they gonna do it to company.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
I
So
did
no.
see an episode where on the dog whisper, they had a dog that was doing that. What's his name? They used to be on that the dog whisper, the little guy.
Yeah, Caesar Milan.
Yep, and he said that is a bad habit. Now guess what? She done turned her back toward me, but she's still in front of me.
She mad, like, oh, like
Yeah,
girl, you ain't
like
give me that too
how?
much.
But she still is in front of me.
And she
But when
couldn't
I'm
have it anyway, because you're not listen. eh, eh, Listen, people in general, but I know my folks tend to do it probably the most. Don't
with that,
don't 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 give your dogs chicken bones, okay?
I don't give a
Don't
chicken bone.
don't. I didn't say you did,
No,
ma'am.
I give it a little fat, like off the little chicken wing, like the
I'm
little
telling the
fat part.
people because some of us they feel like the dog can eat whatever the hell they eat.
Mm-mm.
They ain't buying no goddamn dog food. The dog can survive off of the bones.
No, she's not gonna eat a bone.
Am
Now that
I lying?
that right there, she won't eat. She don't want the bone,
Am I
but
lying?
you telling the truth. But I'm just saying that
Shit.
little,
They'll
you
tie the
know, the
dog
little.
up in the damn backyard with a straw rope. What they got some twine or some shit. They don't even get a decent chain link and the stake to put the girl. Don't start me with people and animals.
No, I don't like the. I don't like fat. Period. That little fat on that little wing part. I pull it off and I give it to her. I don't eat that.
Girl,
No
you
count.
just don't. You just ain't fried it hard enough. That's all.
No, girl. That was oh Biff cooked that. That was barbecue chicken wings and
Oh,
some
okay.
collard greens and some yams.
Honey, you ain't tapped out, have you?
No, I'm still here. I'm listening to her talking about her chicken wing.
Hell, it's the first thing I
Anyway, can
hear.
we talk about something else? I'm had my fill of politics, ladies.
Okay, baby doll. Okay, baby
Unless, of course, yeah, did you have another point you wanted to make, sweetie?
doll. I done vented out.
All right, well, let's talk about some bullshit. Come on.
Okay, some
Look at her.
fuck
She said,
shit.
let's talk about some bullshit.
Honey, what you got in your arsenal? She always keep the fuck shit. She keeps it.
Did y'all see
See
on
that?
Instagram where, okay, it's all
Oh,
right. Oh, listen to you. Where the family beat the, okay, it's a Latino family. It's three family members whooping one of the family members' ass royally. I mean, but what you have to look at in this, while they having this fight, one of the family members pulls the man's pants down, hit him in the ass, and then stuck his finger.
Hell, don't do it. Don't do me. Don't you do me.
Yes,
Don't
he
you do me.
did.
Don't you do me. I just ate you. Don't you do me.
Yes, he did that.
See, I told you, honey,
Girl,
keep that
D-Lay
fuck
was
shit.
like, D-Lay was like,
oh,
He stuck his
where is
finger. Oh
Brokeback
God.
Mountain? Do this shit come from? You go from being physically assaulted to being sexually molested. Oh my
What?
God, that shit was so funny. He
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
"Come get this nigga,
But what
man.
was the
Who the
okay,
hell
why did they
did that?"
jump on him in the first place?
I don't know. I don't know. It
Is
was
it
three
possible?
of them.
Is it
It
possible
was
that he
one
got
woman. I think he
that's
Mm-mm.
did something to the woman,
ooh,
and the
good
other
God.
two that was with him came along, and they just all
I wonder did they do him? They
started.
poke him in the ass and stuff. Maybe he wasn't fooling with no child, was he? And they was like, let me show
You
you how
don't
this.
get to see that part. You just get to see the
Ooh,
fight part of it.
Girl.
see, that's messed up. But see, okay, I'll say the minimum. Now this was on my damn news feed, and I said, "What the fuck?" This man, no, for real. He came and he heard his dog on the porch. Dog, staying on the porch. I guess. Don't ask me what kind of dog it is. I don't know. But he heard his dog making the craziest noise, not just barking, like just sounds of something. And so him and his friends were there, and they came to watch a football game. They all over there to his house. They went outside. They saw a man shot in black with dreams. Oof. The dog. He had his pants down, and he was had the dog on the porch. And they said, "What?" He said, "I'm just hugging him."
What?
Oh, yeah, this is a real story. It's on the damn news.
Wait a minute. He was fucking the dog.
Yep,
Oh God, I'm too through.
on the porch.
Oh God, I gotta throw up.
Told you. It made me sick because I don't like people that abuse animals.
Who was
And
okay? This wasn't one of the owners. This was just
no,
somebody. Oh God.
no, the guy. It was on a Sunday. This was about 2 weeks ago. It was in the news. Ugh.
Ugh.
Him and his friends. They came over his house to watch the football game. Some, and the dog was on the porch, front porch. They heard the dog making noises. When they came outside, they saw, hold on a minute. Turn it down for a second. So I can come in. They heard the dog making strange noises. They came outside, and there they found a man with his underwear and pants down to his ankles on top of the dog.
Ugh.
They held the man down. The man tried to say, I was just hugging him. Well, they should have beat the shit out of him, but they did. They held him down till the police came. The dog was taken to the vet, and the dog had been penetrated anally and whatever, and
Ugh.
was bleeding. And this guy was 23 years old. He wasn't bad looking. And I said, it's too many whores out here that you could have did that to. I mean, hell, I would have chipped in. What you gonna do
He
that
just
to
sick.
a?
He was sick in the mind.
But on the porch,
Mm.
the front
His
porch,
ass was to smoke some of that wet or some
and
bullshit.
he tried to tell them. He tried to say, "I'll pay y'all. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody." No, them men held his black ass down. I'm sorry, I shouldn't use that term, but he was black. But that just made me mad. Poor dog. That dog, and I don't even know how
Yeah,
does a
that's sick.
dog get trauma. You don't need therapy for real, for real. Cause
Ugh,
I have a dog. The fuck,
girl, listen. I listen.
weirdo,
What I can't
creepy.
understand, but you know what? Okay, let me just first. I'm gonna say it the nice way.
Say it now. We don't fuck shit. It don't matter.
The owner of the dog
Yup. Should beat his ass.
must have known that this young man was mentally incapacitated in some kind of way. Must have
Why would you
known
say that?
well, he may have been known around the neighborhood. Okay, I say that because
Shit, he should have beat the shit out.
probably in every neighborhood you have a crazy Joe or a Bubba.
This guy was only 23 years old.
It doesn't matter how, but that's what I'm saying. Young folks are some of the craziest motherfuckers here. What you talking
I'm just saying.
But
I'm just
what I'm saying is he may have been known to have a mental problem.
well,
And
he would
which
have
is
had an ass
probably
whooping
why
too.
when the dog owner came out of the house, the dog owner did not just commence to beating the shit out of him as my 2 cents would have.
And his friends.
Because see, if I'd have heard my dog squealing and
Mhm.
going on, and I walk out the door and the motherfucker hung off at my dog, bitch,
And I just I ain't
listen
gonna
here.
lie, that really made me so angry when I heard it. I mean,
I'm gonna get something and beat the shit out of you.
and
Period.
then he was charged, and his bail was 7,000.
But see, but again, he could have been some he could have this is a person that could have been off his meds. And
He just was a nasty
you
old
gotta be
bastard.
you gotta be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be something like kind of wrong with you to do that to a that you know what I mean, bestiality. Like
And then not even in the woods, right on the front porch.
that's
Ew.
what I'm saying. He
And
had to
you
be. I would venture to say he had some
okay,
kind
if
of
he was crazy,
mental.
why did he try to offer them money not to tell nobody? Bitch, you taking his ass, nasty fucker.
Well, again, listen. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying. Well, okay, if he offered the guy, okay, maybe he was
Yeah,
completely
he
sane.
offered him.
But again, maybe maybe he wasn't that crazy and like, hey, you know what? Well, shit, I ain't finna fuck with these hoes because I am not trying to
What,
catch a
you ain't trying to
disease or
catch nothing,
nothing.
so you gonna get the dog.
So this dog, I mean,
No.
come on, we don't know why
Right
the
there
hell.
on
Well,
the
listen,
front porch, on the front porch.
we don't know why the hell he did it. But again,
And I think his bail was too low. 7,500. It should have been 10, 15, 20. I don't know. But
it's
that
some
was some fuck
absolutely
shit.
sick. It's some absolutely sick people in this world, and the
Mm-hmm.
really odd thing is that a lot of these really off individuals are young. There was a young lady who was, ooh, she was I think 20 something, late 20s, maybe 28, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
She actually killed her best friend who was pregnant,
What?
cut the baby out of the girl. Yeah, she
Damn.
wanted a baby. Her and I guess for whatever reason
Please tell me that that baby live. Please do, 'cause I can't take it.
uh, yeah, I think the baby did survive, however,
Thank God.
but
Thank
it's just the
God.
fact that you kill well anybody, but you killed a friend. You killed this other young
I
lady
don't
that could
get
be
it.
your best
I
friend.
don't get it. All right.
What
I
happened
let
to
you.
Honey? Uh-oh. She
She
probably
disappeared.
wait a minute. Somebody down
She'll
in the
come
chat,
back.
but I can't see the chat. Can you wait, no, she was in a private chat.
Hold
Oh, she
on.
said good night. She said good night.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. Let me go back.
But yeah, it's just like, ooh, like that's you want a baby that bad, girl? Like to really take somebody's life and cut their child out of them?
But
Mm.
these people, right? I mean, I just ain't got no tolerance for people that hurt children, animals, and older people. I don't. I don't. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
me, mm-mm,
Nope.
mm-mm.
Nope. Nope.
Nah,
And,
yeah, that just doesn't fly with me.
and see, if that would have been my dog, I probably would have had to give that dog somewhere else. I couldn't even watch, knowing what happened. You see what I'm talking about? That's all.
Yeah.
And see, these people right here, what's going on? That's what I'm saying. Then you got people that's other than these, what is that? Deviant behavior, and that is deviant behavior. If it's not
Right.
deviant behavior, I mean, you got people that's um, killing people or hurting people from social media. For real, I seen where a story because this would caught my attention because it was in Florida. This guy met this girl. She was from Chicago, and
Mm-hmm.
they on social media they had been going together. Yada 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 yada. You know what you call it, like social media going together. He had went and visited her once or twice, but she got back with her old boyfriend.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, one or both of them lived in Chicago.
He lived in Florida, Tallahassee. Tallahassee.
Mm-hmm.
She lived in Chicago. And they
Okay.
had been dating about 8 months. He had came there once or twice. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, she got back with her long term boyfriend. You know how you had them splits? You've been with this guy for
Right.
like, well, how about he was so deviant. He he drove to Atlanta from Tallahassee, which is about 3 hours to Atlanta, caught a plane from Atlanta to Chicago, met uh hung out, waited till he called the guy, cut the guy penis off, and stuck it in
Oh,
his now. Yeah, stuck it in my the guy lived because somebody seen him, but it's just amazing that he did live.
damn! He did a whole Lorena Bobbitt on the man.
But look at what he did. He tried to. Why did he fly out of Tallahassee? See what I'm talking. He flew, drove 3 hours. It's about
Oh,
three.
true. There's somebody. Lola J says, "Hey, Bear, Boo Bear."
Hey Lola, I think she subscribed. Hey Lola, I don't know.
Welcome
But
to the
yeah,
chat.
he the point is, look at how he tried to hide himself. He rented a car. He could have flown right out of Tallahassee. Go to mine. That was premeditated, and far as I'm concerned, he should get life in prison because now this man is messed up for the rest of his life. Think about it.
He says it's Filipino J Chocolate Boo Bear. It's me.
Who the fuck? Who is that? You know who
Can
that
you see
is?
it? Can you see the chat?
Yeah, I can see it, but do you know who it is?
No, it's the same person. Lola J. I thought you knew who that was.
I just check
Lola
my.
J said it's
It's me, Boo Bear.
Filipino J. Do you know a Filipino J?
No, I need more details, Filipino J. I'm going to check you out right now.
Mhm.
I need more details. More details. Give me a clue or something. Shit. Subscribers, where you at, Filipino J? No, that's not you. I'm checking over here. Subscriber change. Oh, well, make sure you thumbs up the video, Filipino J, and subscribe if you haven't. That nigga looking good in that picture, and I like that color. And your skin so. You got the wrong person. You got the wrong person. You're in the wrong chat, baby. You're in the wrong chat.
Oh,
Filipino.
what
I'm
in the
telling you, in the wrong chat.
child?
Babe, you tell me about your channel, this Cupcake Bunny channel. See, this ain't no Cupcake Bunny channel. But we'll take you as a subscriber. We'll take you as a. I love you, babe. I speak the black English for you, bruh, bruh. Hey, bruh, bruh, hit that subscribe button, bruh, bruh. Man's asleep.
I know, right? Hit that subscribe button and like the video. Why?
All
Since
right,
you here.
Lola J. And we might have a cupcake somewhere. Go on, hit that subscribe button. We saying about cupcake.
Ain't no such thing as black English. Don't bring your ass over here on the fuck shit, okay?
It wasn't of that. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I listen.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't play them games. Now, Lola, you can stay, but we ain't for no bullshit over here. Now that's some black English for
Okay.
your ass.
Okay. Well, I need you to do that right now, cause we about to end this chat. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'm looking right here. I see.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause I gotta go to bed.
See, I want to come over here with all that shit. Talking about a goddamn chocolate bunny and shit.
And take some pictures. You see that?
Say what?
Your skin. So if you don't hit that goddamn, if you don't hit, bruh, we about to end this. My 2 cents. Thank you, baby, for hanging in there because it did happen with my watch time. And then I always enjoy talking to you. I know you always.
Hold on, darling. Don't. Just hang on. I was washing me some grapes. Hold on. Just give me. Wait a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
Bear with me. Just keep talking for just a minute, dear.
Keep talking to Bruh
Yeah.
J. I mean, Low J.
Well,
Lola
just
J.
in general, now you don't have to talk to the individual. You don't have to talk to him. No.
Okay. All right. Have you hit the? Oh, that was good. I got some. Hit that subscribe button. Lola J. No, I want you to subscribe. Subscribe. Boom, boom, boom. We're getting ready to end, but subscribe and hit the notification button. Yeah, just do that.
Yeah.
I subscribe, baby bear. Let me go look.
Hmm.
He said subscribe. Well, thank you, Lola J. Did you hit the notification button?
This motherfucker on some fuck shit here.
You think so? We take a dose of fuck shit every now and then, but it better not be no disrespectful fuck shit. We are not beyond it. Well,
Coming over here. Well, look, we don't do retardedism over here.
yeah, let's end this live. My 2 cents. Oh, child, I've been sitting here in this light. This light is hard.
All right, dear.
All right, baby girl. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me, y'all. You and Honey for helping me with my watch time. I appreciate y'all for helping me with my watch time. And I thank you for you didn't get rid of Lola Bear, did you? Yeah, he might be retarded, but we can keep his retarded subscription.
I just look. I gave the motherfucker one. They just got a timeout.
You trying him out.
Mm-hmm. Over here on that shit. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Come on back and talk like you got some sense.
That's what I'm talking about. My dog. That's my dog.
The next time won't be no coming back. Okay, Lola J.
Uh, what did he say?
Said some shit about. What was that last message? Talking about I shake you you big chocolate booty,
What?
just like Easter time, bruh.
Oh yeah.
Girl,
Oh yeah.
some old throwed off ass shit.
Yeah. 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 He retarded.
Listen again. You get one shot, but see, I'm gonna chalk it up to the motherfuckers. What time is this? After midnight? Well, after 1 o'clock in the morning. A motherfucker probably been somewhere drinking, half fucked up, talking crazy. I'm just what I'm gonna chalk it up to. But you don't have a second time, Lola J, to come over to Truth Slayer slaying it on some fuck shit. Okay?
Yeah, you quick with them fingers. We know you a block. You oh my God. I swear you got the strongest block game on YouTube. My God. They just don't know.
Okay, look, shh, we gonna keep that undercover.
I
I
will.
don't. I
Yes,
ain't got time to play with motherfuckers. Period.
yeah, you got a strong block game. Yeah, you just saying them out crazy ass. All right, but I will talk to you tomorrow, baby. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Like I said, all of you, both of you guys, y'all have my lifetime. Even if Streets Cunningham coming through. Thank you so much.
All right, all right, all right. And like I say, I don't know if you're not too busy tomorrow, maybe we can get in a live kind of early though.
No,
Just
it's on you tomorrow. So hey, yo, I did two tonight. I'm just gonna co-host. You pick what you gotta do that. So
yeah,
get your
yeah,
get your
okay.
man
Hopefully
right.
I can find my little I know I took so that was something. I'll try to find it. Okay, I'll try to find
Yeah,
it.
that's right. That's you tomorrow to set the time and text me. Okay.
Okay, hon. All right. You have a good night.
All right. Good night, baby.
All right, bye bye.